Hello, my Cancer Leos. It's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I'm here with your love cusp reading for the month of October. Before I start, if you need to know if you're a cusp, the information is in the description box. And also, just to let you know, I do cusp readings after I do normal readings, okay? I usually do them a couple days after. I'm not doing 24 readings in one day, okay? So I usually give myself time to, deal with life, work, and get some rest, and then I do the cusp readings, which are a lot more intense this month, okay? So let's see what the energy is for my Cleos, my Cancer Leos here. Energy for my Cleos. Love energy for my Cancer Leos. Base chakra. Grounded, grounded, grounded. Let's see, what else? Cancer Leos. Alright. In the shadows we have seek. So seeking you shall find, right? And we have base chakra. So this deals with being grounded here. And this is about wanting security. And also we have blossom. Okay, this is equivalent to the Judgment card. So this is a realization or an awakening of some sort here. That you have come through, that you have come to by kind of taking a step back and observing what's been going on. Okay. So what we need to pay attention to in the month of October when it comes to love. What we need to pay attention to. Acceptance. To release the control or situation of people. Okay. So some of the things that you may seem to notice may not be in your control. Okay. And we have to accept things for what they are. Trust. And in the shadows we have willingness, and it's in reverse. Willingness, okay? So able to compromise with somebody, come together with a certain person, but even with the judgment is about trust too. It's about honesty. It's about things coming out here and us having to be able to accept whatever the outcome is, okay? Whether good or not what we wanted. Not necessarily what we wanted. So in the shadows we do have the Four of Cups energy, okay? So some of you could be in contemplation mode or either trying to consider or reconsider a love offer, but we'll see. But this is definitely an emotional thing here. This is of the heart. So the situation is the Two of Cups in reverse here. All right. So some of you are dealing with somebody who you feel like you have a strong connection with, and it's not panning out, or there has been some honesty or something revealed about an individual. Okay. The challenge is for you guys to come together or for you guys to work together. And some of you, there is an outsider, or you feel like there's an outside influence, or you may have found out about this outside influence, okay? Yeah, oh my goodness. And what you're thinking about is judgment here. So remember, energies can be switched, but there is a sense of needing to be honest with somebody about a connection, okay? And whatever the outcome is, there is going to have to be somebody who try to release the control issues. Somebody may be trying to control an outcome. But in a partnership, there's two. So there's two different mindsets here, okay? Sometimes two different opinions of how to go about something. So you have to combine these two things and to get a partnership. You know, and if you're different, then it won't create a partnership here. So the foundation that you're sitting on is you've been confused for. Some of you have been rather confused, or some of you have had a lot of options here. We have the Seven of Cups, but it's in reverse. But this is trying to narrow something down, or this is coming out of that because Seven of Cups is sometimes about a fantasy. Okay, so it's definitely with the Two of Cups, this is like the soulmate energy. So some of you could have been, you know, in that honeymoon phase of a connection, and then something happened during that here, and something either came to you or came to somebody else. Okay. Let's see what happened in the past. Yeah, okay. So, Knight of Cups in the past. So, the Mrs. or the Mr. who you had your heart set on isn't or didn't come with what they were talking about. Like, they weren't talking the talk and walking the walk. Somebody also may have turned something down or turned somebody down with the Four of Cups in the shadows that we have here. So somebody may have turned somebody down, and they may really be trying to, somebody may come back, or you guys are trying to figure out what you can do to fix this or fix whatever happened. But I have many storylines, but one of the obvious storylines I see is that at first somebody rejected an offer to somebody, or they contemplated about it, but now they want it. Now they're like, oh, you know, I was dealing with all these other people, but I'm coming back around to you, and this may be a soulmate or a stronger connection that you're dealing with. But the challenge is to get you guys to come together. Okay? Because, I mean, some of you could be dealing with a twin flame or a life partner where they have realized who you are. Okay? That also could be what judgment is. Sometimes you don't recognize the soul as fast as another energy does. And the awakening usually can recognize a familiar soul. And somebody may have come around. Now they're starting to awaken to the connection between the two of you. And they've come back around. It's happening to a lot of people. Okay? So, in the future here, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So we're going to be at a crossroad. We may make a decision because I'm seeing somebody either was dating somebody else or was just playing the field. They weren't really into anything serious. Now it's time to get serious. Okay. So it's like, now it's time to get serious. So we're going to see, is this going to work out or not? Now, your next step is to go ahead and make a decision about this individual. I'm having a lot of twos. So 222, if you've been seeing 222, that is the mirror effect here. So what I'm seeing is you guys will begin to mirror each other. So if you're trying to work together with an individual, it looks like it will go. I don't know about smoothly, but it will start to merge together. Because these are definitely the mirroring. But the thing about it is a lot of the twos are in reverse. So you guys are supposed to be mirroring each other. And it may not be going accordingly. Maybe you have a lot of differences here. Or some of you have trust issues about the individual. And some of them it's taking them a while to accept the fact that, and not in a bad way, but kind of, this may be hitting them all crazy. Like, oh my God, you're my soulmate, you're my twin flame. Like, they're connecting the dots. Okay, and this also could have to deal with acceptance here. Like, you have to understand the chemistry of how these soul connections work. But somebody, like, the plug has to be put into the socket sometimes for a person to really understand who you are to them. You know, as far as recognition here. So there may be some challenges here. Okay, so the person on the outside, yeah, we have them at the Four of Pentacles here. So this person could have been holding back from you, and now they're slowly trying to get this together. They're slowly trying to reveal or unmask themselves or unmask their emotions here. This is going to take a lot of patience is what I'm saying here. So what you need to know, oh my God, 10 of Cups. What you need to know is this is a happy fulfillment. Somebody is having an awakening to who you are to them. That is really beautiful here. So your hopes and fears, yes, is to start something, begin your abundance with the Page of Pentacles, develop a plan to have a relationship or start a relationship. But this is of, like, you know, commitment. Like I said, we have the base chakra, which is grounding, like grounding yourself here. But yeah, somebody is, this individual on the outside, I feel like they have trust issues. And since they're going through all this, and since you both are kind of going through this, yeah, it is definitely going to take time because there's going to have to adjust. You're going to have to adjust as well. So the outcome right now is the Ace of Swords, and it is in reverse because it's just it's going to take a lot of somebody's still rather confused. Okay. But what you needed to know is this is the Ten of Cups. This is your, some of you, this is your life partner. This is your soulmate. But they have to catch up to where you are, and it's, the energies can be switched. Remember that. It's just taking some time, but it's definitely somebody who rejected somebody in the past to play the field. This person is going to come back around, or they have circled back around. And some of you is not a person of your past. It's going to be somebody who comes into your life who is a soulmate or a stronger connection. And it's going to take a while to come together for this person to recognize, for you guys to recognize that you're going to be together or that you belong together. But the way this is panned out is it's you who having the awakening. But like I said, energies can be switched, but it's like you who's coming to the realization, okay, this is the one. Okay, but I feel like still things are going to be up in the air with this. This is not somebody, you're going to have to make some choices. This is going to take a while to like get firm and secure, but you guys are working on it here. You guys are going to work on it. So let me see what else I have with this connection. This is a actually really good reading. I think it's the best reading I probably had with this. So let's see. What is going on with my Cancer Leos? Oh, okay. Ascending. Okay, so that is growth. Divine Feminine. Okay, it could be Divine Masculine too. Remember, this is a general reading, but this is a divine partnership. This is definitely a divine partnership. Didn't I say recognition? And it fell on the past energy where I said somebody really didn't recognize who somebody else was at the time. They finally know you're their soulmate. Okay, but it's not just going to go there. You know what I'm saying? These type of relationships, it's still gonna take time because you're gonna be different. A lot of times you're gonna be like very different. Like I said, you're supposed to be mirroring each other right now, and you still may not be mirroring each other, but definitely this is a divine connection. All right, so I will see you guys later. Have a blessed one.